Today I'm counting down the top 10 amusement parks that I've been to, and this is an updated version of summer 2015. I've been to some great parks this summer. It is just a fantastic list. It was kind of hard to put together, but I think I managed it, so here we go. Dorney Park is first up on the list, and Dorney Park is a pretty solid park. It's not the best park I've been to, obviously. Now, it was a bit higher on my last time list, but you know I visited much more parks, so it's much lower. This park does have some pretty cool roller coasters, not the best in the world. You have Steel Force, Talon, Hydra, Stinger, Possessed. You have some really cool roller coasters. However, this park is more family than thrill seeker, but it's a little bit of both, I guess. Next up is Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay, Florida. Now, I visited this park a very long time ago. When I went, it had some pretty cool roller coasters. It didn't have as many as it has now, but because nowadays they have some great roller coasters. Cheetah Hunt, when I went, wasn't there yet. I think it was just being built under construction, which I was pretty upset about because it turned out to be a phenomenal ride, apparently. But they did have some pretty cool roller coasters back then. I went a long time ago, like I said. That's because Cheetah Hunt was under construction. You could guess that. And it's just a pretty solid park. And this is just my experience. I believe if I went this year, it probably would have been a little bit higher on my list. Probably better than Busch Gardens Williamsburg, but according to my personal experience, Busch Gardens Williamsburg was just a bit better than Busch Gardens Tampa Bay, Florida. It has some great roller coasters. Apollo's Chariot, one of my most favorite roller coasters I've been on. Alpengeist, a great B&M invert. Loch Ness Monster, which is a pretty solid roller coaster. Griffin, a fantastic B&M dive roller coaster. It just has a great, charming sensation to it, which is why it was voted the #1 most beautiful theme park in the world. And it's awesome. Next up, we have Six Flags in New England. This park has a great selection of roller coasters. You have the Dark Knight. This year they added the phenomenal Wicked Cyclone, probably one of the best RMCs out there. Bizarro, one of the best roller coasters in the world. Come on. Goliath, which has taken to its bad side now, but I don't know how to say that, but it got a little bit more worn out because of the Premier Rides trains, which I don't really like. It's definitely went down on my list in this park. It would have been one of the best rides in the park, but now it's really not. But this park is just really, really good. It has a good selection of roller coasters. It's family and thrill seekers, and it has a great water park. Hershey Park is next, and this is one charming amusement park. Come on, it has chocolate for crying out loud. You have some great roller coasters, Sky Rush, Fahrenheit, Storm Runner, Lightning Racer, Great Bear. It has a great selection of family rides. You have everything that a family would enjoy. It's a great park. It's also phenomenal for thrill seekers, too. I have to mention that. It has some great roller coasters and one of the best selections in the country. Next up is one of the parks I visited this summer, and this is Canada's Wonderland. This park has so many roller coasters. I believe it has 16 or 17. I lost count of it. That's how many roller coasters they have. And they also have some really, really good ones. Of course, you have Wonder Mountain Guardian, which is a fantastic dark ride, one of the best I've been on. Behemoth, which is a great B&M hypercoaster, also one of the best of its kind that I've been on, and Leviathan, one of the best roller coasters in the world, to be honest, and it's also easily one of the best roller coasters I've ridden. I haven't decided if it is the best, but it's up there, definitely. It's a phenomenal giga coaster. I highly recommend it. This park is just great. It's very charming, very clean, and it's just a very good park. Cedar Fair did very good with it. Next up is another one I visited this summer, Kings Island. This park has a phenomenal selection of roller coasters. Of course, they don't have as much as Canada's Wonderlands, but I think they have a better collection, a better selection. Of course, you have Diamondback, which in my opinion is the best B&M hyper of its kind. But Banshee, which is my most favorite B&M invert that I've ridden. You have some great other roller coasters in the category. Some of them aren't the greatest, but they're definitely really good and worth to mention, such as Vortex and Revelio. And it's just a really good park. Next up we have Six Flags Magic Mountain. And Six Flags Magic Mountain is easily one of the best parks I've been to. It has so many roller coasters, the most in the country, and it is really, really fun. I definitely enjoyed it. And it is just really fun. I like it. Next up is Six Flags Great Adventure. Now this park, who wouldn't like this park? It has El Toro, King the Cobb, Bizarro, Nitro. This park has a great selection of roller coasters. You have Zoom-a-Jar, Drop of Doom. It's pretty well kept. It isn't the best well kept park. It isn't the best looking park either. But when it comes to rides and attractions, this park is up there. It is phenomenal. And now finally, the new best park I've been to, Cedar Point. This park has a phenomenal roller coaster selection. It has so many roller coasters too. Of course, next year they're getting a B&M dive coaster, which is a world record breaker. You have Maverick, Millennium Force, Top Rope Dragster. It has everything. I believe it also has the most family rides in the world. No wonder why it's voted the best amusement park. It is easily, in my opinion, one of the best, if not even the best amusement park out there. I know why it gets so much love. Now, I'm not a fanboy, but I just feel that this is the best park I've been to. Thank you guys for watching.